I'm Justin Poirier. I'm a dual credit student at St. Lawrence College. I'm currently attending high school at Holy Trinity Catholic Secondary School. I heard about the dual credit program through a student who took the course, and he said he enjoyed it very much. So then I talked to my co-op teacher and she recommended that I would take the course. How the dual credit program has helped me through high school is that it showed me the path that I wanted to take in my future. Like, I was thinking about carpentry when I was younger, but when I really came here and did my level 1s for carpentry, it really taught me this is what I really want to do for my future. While I was here, we learned about the different types of wood, the different types of tools, the different types of mostly the material that we would use. We also learned about the building aspect of some of the different strengths of the wood, and we basically just learned about a lot of the fundamentals of the carpentry. And then while I was in the shop class, we learned about how to build with hand tools, how to build with power tools, and then we learned the precision work needed for indoor finishing and stuff. That's what we learned.
My name is Samantha LaFave. First year SSW student. Took the dual credit program in 2011, the last year of my high school, right before I graduated. I heard about the dual credit program. My counselor at TRLAJ, David Mullet, approached me and told me about it, thought I would be a good candidate for it because I didn't really know what field I wanted to go into. So PSW is what I took developmental psych through, and it's kind of related to SSW in a sense, so I decided to take that, and I really enjoyed it, so I decided to go and pursue SSW. The course, developmental psychology, that I took was basically based on from people that you're created, so start out from an embryo until you pass away, and all the stages that you go through in between, mentally, physically, emotionally, things like that. It was really interesting. I liked learning how people tick, basically.
My name is Khadija Vakili, and I participated in the dual credit program in my last year of high school. Despite both my parents being university graduates, I didn't really have any aspirations for continuing past high school. This all changed when I participated in the dual credit program. The first course I took was photojournalism, and this exposed me to the journalism program available at St. Lawrence College. While I had always considered myself to be a good writer, I hadn't really thought of journalism as a possible career goal or that I would even do well in it. I had a chance to contribute to the college newspaper, to improve my skills in writing, videography, and photography, and to get comfortable with the college environment. The dual credit program really gives students an opportunity to test out potential career fields without them having to spend a whole lot of money or time just to find out that this is actually not a career that they are skilled at or interested in.
Coming here and it was free was a very good bonus because you get your books paid for, you get all the equipment you needed. The carpentry here at St. Lawrence College is more advanced in just the projects you do and the learning experiences you have. When you come here, they actually have fully licensed carpenters as teachers, so they actually teach you about the framing and they can relate back to their jobs of how this could help and all this. What the dual credit program has offered me to do is get my level 1s in carpentry and start I'm trying to start a career in carpentry. So coming to school here, there's a couple of carpentry teachers that I could probably work for, and one has given me a job opportunity. Where I plan to do the rest of my levels for carpentry is right here at St. Lawrence College because they do offer the level 2s and the level 3s.
Coming from TLAJ, I went to school with a lot of older students, so I came to college basically expecting certain things. You're treated like everybody else. You do your work. You don't feel like a high school student coming into it. Nobody knows unless you tell them. When you do tell them, they're just, a lot of college students actually said that they wish they had the opportunity to do it as well. I think St. Lawrence College is doing a great job with the dual credit students as well. I think it was about 18, 19 when I graduated high school, so it wasn't like, hey, they never made fun of me for the high school that I was at or being a part of a free program because they have to pay for everything. They understood that, you know, some people are given opportunities and to help them. And that's one of the things that I like the most about the dual credit program.
What really surprised me about the college setting was how everyone was so focused on their studies, yet it was still a casual and enjoyable work environment. For most of my life, I alternated between attending private religious schools and homeschooling. This changed when I attended Tia Leger School for Adult Alternative and Continuing Education in my last year of high school. I had never really been in public school until I started attending college, and having the opportunity to get comfortable with the environment before I began attending classes full-time was really a benefit. I found that staff and even my fellow students were really willing to go the extra mile in terms of providing you with the resources that you needed to succeed.
My 5-year plan would be to finish my levels for carpentry, get my red seal, move out to Alberta for a little bit, make some money, and then come back here and try to start my own business. I would just like to thank St. Lawrence College for putting on this course and thank the high schools for putting on the course, because now I have more education in the carpentry field. Coming through high school, you don't get an education for carpentry, you get an education in just woodworking. But coming here, you get an education in carpentry for your level 1s as a carpenter. So that just furthers my advances in the carpentry field than someone else who would be taking it at a later age.
I'm the first person out of my family to go to college, so there wasn't much talk about it. So with taking the dual credit program, it opened my eyes to the possibility that, hey, I can do it. It's, you know, it's not like a big scary thing that you see on the movies. My plans after college are hopefully to get a job like any college student. I'm not sure what kind of field I want to go into. I'm very diverse. I love learning about a whole bunch of different things, so I think that whichever catches my ear or attention first, you know, I'll go to that, and then, you know, try and be like everywhere and get a little piece of everything just because it's amazing. I really want to work in nonprofit organizations. I find they're more beneficial to the community. I want to give back and be involved. So, you know, like working in a field where I'm always going on outings or activities, things like that, and people that are actually gonna like appreciate and want my help. That's, you know, where I want to be.
I can safely say that without the dual credit program, I probably would not have continued in my post-secondary studies. The dual credit program really gave me the opportunity to find out that journalism was a career option that I would enjoy and excel in. This has ultimately led to me being offered a job here at the college, where I now teach several of the journalism courses. Personally, I've been granted many benefits other than just the academic ones. These are in terms of networking, having different article ideas pitched at me. One of the internships I took part in was at Dream Builder Studios, and they were able to put me into contact with others that ultimately led me to be able to open my own videography business. In terms of my future plans, I have a very relaxed attitude towards life, but I'm happy that right now I do have some stability in terms of my work here at the college, and hopefully I'll be as successful in the future as I've been up to this point.
I would recommend this course to anybody that's interested in carpentry. Even if you're not 100% sure that you want to be a carpenter, you come here and it's just a good learning aspect. Because when you come here, you're learning about the college, you're learning about the trade, you're learning about this. And in the carpentry, you're not just learning about one trade. They're teaching you about draftsmen, they're teaching you about architects, they're teaching you about all the trades in the carpentry like business. So like it is a big advantage, and I would highly recommend someone taking it.
I would recommend this to everybody. I talk about it all the time. I'm not ashamed of it either. I think it's amazing. People ask me all the time, like, you know, how I dealt with going, like I was working, going to high school and coming to college all at the same time, and it wasn't that big of a transition. It was just going to another class. You know that feeling you get that, you know, you're meant to be type thing. It all played out the way it was supposed to.
I very much enjoyed my time studying here. I'm quite happy to return here now as a teacher. This program gives you the opportunity to get more comfortable with the college environment, to choose from a variety of courses that will provide insight into what the program and staff are like, and to provide many other opportunities that you may not originally be aware of.